4 years back, from 2020, actually we start the strategy of premiumization in the smartphone. After I think 4 years to 5 years, hard work, actually we achieved, very good progress. And our Xiaomi 14 we launched in last November, and it's growing very, the sales and the response is very, very good. Now we have about close to 20 million, premium users already in China. So the first car we want to introduce to the market, we have discussed also a lot. Maybe we can, we have a lot of, choice. Maybe you can start from the entry level or the mid range or the premium range or, the luxury range. Finally, we think it's a good starting point for us in the premium segment because we have already, 20 million, premium users in China based on the smartphones. I think that the initial, purchasers will be very overlapped with the smartphone users. So that's our strategy. Yeah.
I see. So it's based on your understanding of the smartphone user base,
yes.
And then you.
Yeah, and the smartphone and the car will, seamlessly, connected. That's why we're not, stand-alone, product manufacturer. We are, you can say, total solution or ecosystem, player in this market.
So that ecosystem is something that Xiaomi is really betting on to bring the car, smartphones, home appliances all together and really create this value proposition for consumers starting in China. And keep in mind, we have other electric car companies like NIO releasing a smartphone for their users in China. And of course, Huawei, which has been a giant in the smartphone industry and also rolling out its operating system for cars to other auto manufacturers, also working with one specific manufacturer for its own brand, the Aito. And so as Chinese companies look how can they evolve from just smartphones into other parts of consumer products that people are buying? Well, the ecosystem is how they're looking to do it. Xiaomi has this Hyper OS new system that they're planning to release in coming months as well. So they're really ramping up the game here, trying to pour billions of dollars into developing the car and the Hyper OS system and spreading it out to the various home appliances that they have, from lights to fans and smart televisions. But the competition is really fierce. If you just look at the fourth quarter, Xiaomi's smartphone did sell quite well, but Huawei is really catching up and pushing it into fourth place behind Huawei, according to Canalys. So there's competition in smartphones, in cars. As I've said, Huawei is certainly pushing out quickly. Its Aito brand delivered more than 30,000 vehicles in January alone, and Xiaomi has yet to have its car in the market. So lots of competition here, and it's interesting as we look for Xiaomi's strategy on how it's going to be tackling this, and something we'll be watching in earnings and in quarters to come. Back to you.